We're nearly live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, what is up? This is Olivia Igwe coming live from London. If you guys are watching me on a replay, drop me a hashtag style. Y'all know the drill. I help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. It is so cool that now we've changed into time zones because it means that the weather now it's darker later, which is really, really cool. Summer is happening. How exciting is it? About like what is it? Month and a half will be in summer, which is really, really cool. Okay. So today I want to talk. Hey, Andy, Samantha, how are you? Dorothy, oh my goodness, I haven't seen you in such a long time. Kiara, Musa, how are you guys? Okay, so we're going to be talking today about 5 things to build your confidence, but at the same time, I believe it's also going to go with your gut. Ciao, Julia. And I got this inspiration because I get I get so many, I don't know if you feel like that, where some people will just come up to me and be like, oh my goodness, like your energy is so high. Like there's a different calling when you know somebody lives in their purpose. And I want to be able to give that to you in 5 different things. Now, these are 5 things that I believe I've just gotten better at. And I think also back because I'm back in the network marketing industry. I found faith. I found a purpose that has just lifted me so high that I know exactly where I'm heading. I don't know if you guys can relate to that, Andy or Samantha or Musa. Like when you are aligned within your purpose, automatically it shifts. So the 5 things I'm going to share it now, and then after we're going to go into every little detail of it. So, number one, now I've put this one here, but whatever you guys believe, I believe in this one, but whatever, universe, whatever. So, the first one is God. Second is gratitude. Third is goals. Fourth is growing. Fifth is glowing. I know. Hey, Jay. Hey, Peter. Right. God, gratitude, goals, growing, and glowing. And I'm going to explain to you how you can get to that place where you can grow, where you can glow, where you have your goals, you're grateful, and you have God with you. And I will tell you, there's one thing about me, you probably don't know, but my faith is unshakable. You can't stop me in anything that I want to do. You better move out of my way if you think you're going to stop me on my vision. But we're helping the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn also at the same time. So Olivia Igwe will not stop speaking about her gifts. Olivia Igwe will keep on helping the ones that need a transformation. Olivia Igwe will talk about the supplements and tell you why you need it because you're deficient in your body. But you are not stopping a woman on a mission. It may not be for you, but that's okay. It doesn't mean it's for you. That's fine. But move along. Let me just walk in my gift, right? And that comes in these 5 different things: God, gratitude, goals, growing, and glowing. Now, how do you get to that place? Now, not everybody, you have the same vision as me. You don't have the same purpose as me. That is fine. I don't want everybody's purpose. Like, would you imagine if we had like 3 different people, like Olivia, like twins of Olivia? That would be really intense, right? Like having a twin of Steph or, Kiara, Sasha, Andy, Julia. Like, nobody wants that. By the way, TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you want to watch it there, same handle, Olivia Igwe, you can follow along. So, okay. So, how do you cultivate God with everything that you're doing, right? Now, take whatever you need in wherever you are in the season of what you are. Because I know not everybody believes in God. My sister, for example, she's Muslim. So, I want you guys to understand that I respect whatever culture you're at, wherever you are. But I know that when you lean onto surrendering, when you lean onto God, like, I don't have all the answers, but I'm going to walk in faith that you're just going to pick me up and you're just going to save me on the other side. I'm going to believe that you will guide me to where I'm supposed to go because I don't have the energy for it. There's some different thing when you come in. Oh, hey, ready? How are you, my love? When there's something within you that you don't have that level of, like, you don't know what to do. You don't have that. But when you lean onto somebody that it's like Wi-Fi, you guys can't see Wi-Fi, but yet you believe it, right? You can't see the word of God, but you believe it. For example, and I'll give you a simple reason, regardless if you believe or not. Peru, oh my goodness, that's so cool. Let me give you this. When you order a parcel on Amazon, I'm sure everybody has ordered parcels on Amazon or whatever. When you order something, you believe that what you've put your credit card in to board tardes. I mean, like, good evening. When you believe that you've received and you've ordered your parcel, you know that Amazon's going to send you a little get a little sort of like email saying your parcel is arriving. That's the same thing. Hey, Kelly, that's the same thing when you order something. For example, when you're in love, your partner doesn't see it, like he can't touch it, but your partner believes in it. Like your partner, Kelly, believes. I mean, I don't know if Kelly, if you have somebody in your life, then Themarise, is it what's your name, my love? Like for Blay to Mira to Sissy to Steph, whoever's joining here and all the platforms, like when I was with my ex, right? Like I couldn't like box him, my love, but I believed, and he could see it with the actions that I was, how I would, call him up or message him or, talk to him. Like that is what I want you guys to start believing. But in the 5Gs that I'm going to be talking about, and for the ones that are just tuning in, we're talking about God, gratitude, goals, growing, and glowing. We started with number 1, God, but whatever you guys want to believe, that's really up to you. But it's believing in the fact that I don't see the vision. I don't see it with my own eyes. It's all coming, but I have the faith of a mustard seed. I have the faith that I know my man here is, I'm going to meet him next year, that I know my business is thriving, and it may not be thriving right now or whatever it is right now. Like I don't see my abs, but I believe my abs are being cooked right now because I'm going every single day at the gym, right? You believe it because you're putting the action every single day to get there. But in order for you to get there, you've got to move. You're not a tree. You got to move to get where you want to go. I want to be able to help 1,000 people. I've got to get into those DMs. I have to start moving into the place where I'm moving. It's not going to happen like this, like, I'm going to give it to you. There it is. I wish. I wish. But it ain't happening, right? Like, so you got to move into that. But the thing is, when you build your confidence, at first, it feels really weird. It feels crazy. It feels awkward, talking to yourself in the mirror, speaking that, you're going to inspire thousands of people, speaking that you're having like 4, 5, 6 figures, speaking that you are living in this beautiful flat, even for moving into the flat that I did not know, that I did not see until I had found the flat and I moved in 2 days, not even seeing the flat and believing that I had a flat, but I didn't have it, when I was living 2 weeks in a suitcase. And when I had to move before, which was last year, I believed that I had it already. I saw it already when I had, like, but it creates crazy faith. It creates crazy, like, amount of faith. And faith, as I said, you can't see it, but you can feel it, right? So that is one. And I had to get back into the word. And I think one of the most beautiful things, even though I didn't think it was something that I needed, but network marketing has definitely taught me back basics in faith, to trust in God, to having him healed. It's as if he was like, I was waiting for you to jump back into the industry, even though you did not want to get back into it, but I had to break you. I had to bend you into walking into who you are today. And it was so beautiful because it, sometimes when I see this thing, and maybe this is you, maybe you are like this vase that you're put together, but you're broken. You've been punched, you've been, on the side, you've been neglected, you have so much trauma, whatever it is, like you feel that you're broken, but God will like just add this sort of golden glue, which is kintsugi, which is basically a vase that you put together and you put it together with gold. And so you're a kintsugi vase. You truly are that vase. And we're only 9 minutes in. Great, Olivia. We have 4 more points to go. Let's go. Okay. So God, number 2 is I want you to be grateful. And I know it sounds like, oh yeah, Brett, cool, Olivia, why would you be grateful? Because there comes a anointing when you open up and surrender, saying, you know what? My credit cards don't work, but I'm grateful that I'm alive. I don't have no more friends around, but I'm believing and I'm grateful that now I'm going to start attracting the right people. When you're grateful in the moment of you may not have what you want, you not may have Natasha where you're wanting to go, but you're grateful in the place that you are. You're grateful for being broken at the moment that you are, and it's hurtful and it's painful. Don't get me wrong, it's painful being hurt. It's painful not having, the friends that you want to talk, or even I was talking to myself, because I talk to myself because why not? I was saying to myself, I'm probably in the loneliest season of my life, but yet I'm not the loneliest season of my life right now, because I know that I'm grateful to be in a place where I'm being molded, where I'm working with the right people that I wanted to. For the guys that don't know, I attracted the wrong sort of team that I had before, and so it just collapsed. But at the same time, in this season of being molded, just like kintsugi vase, like how can I, pour, right? I'm also in the loneliest season, Brazy. There you are, right? Like I'm not the only one. I cannot be the only one. And yet, for example, even in today's world, we're so connected. Like I'm in the UK, but I have a very heavy American accent. I don't know where, Rose is tuning on, Breezy, Amelia, to Sasha, to Kiara, to Kelly, to the Marys, to, Andy. I don't know where you guys are tuning in from. Yet I'm connecting with four devices, because we're on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. But at the same time, we're in the loneliest time of our lives, even today. Do you guys remember back in the 90s, back in the year 2000, where, it was cool to hang out all together? We weren't bothered about, somebody living in Japan, because we were living in a space where, it was okay to pick up the phone and go to somebody and go and talk to them. But yet right now we can scroll on the phone, like, for example, for the ones I watch on TikTok or wherever you're watching. I mean, Facebook and Instagram, since you guys know me, you can always come back to the video, but like, you don't like my content, you can just scroll, go in and out. Like there's no priority to enter in the room, right? And I find that so beautiful, yet at the same time it's so dangerous, because I have family. I have, if I needed something, they'll always pick me up. And I have people that are pretty well surrounded. I've created and built this confidence that's what I want to share with you guys in these 5 things. But I know also some of y'all don't have that. And so that's why I want to give you guys these. And it's going to take a process. I can't tell you how it is. I know I look 25, but I am 35. Okay. But I have been working on building the me of the version that I am today, regardless of the abortion, regardless of, shutting down the business with 50 euros and shutting it down, to regardless of traveling to the UK, to Italy, right? So just thought I'd say hi, Coquella, gorgeous. Yeah, welcome, my love. Honora, how are you, my love? Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Thank you, my love. Right. And even though I've been broken, and even in the midst of my mom saying, yeah, your last year has been kind of hectic, I still push to a point where is it called insanity? Is it inhumane? I don't know what you could call it, but I believe that being grateful in the place that you are today, in the long run, will give you so much more, because God gave you the breath. He could have said, you're not waking up today. Like your mission has ended, right? And I know it sounds very like, Olivia, that's kind of like intense, but I really just want you guys to understand that when you shift your gratitude, your brain cannot have positive and negative at the same time. It's impossible. You can't have both. Hey, Mary. Hey, H. You can't have both. You can't be happy and you can't be sad at the same time. Your brain cannot take it. So instead of focusing on the negativity, instead of focusing on, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, you get a choice. What can I do? Okay, somebody said no to my business. Well, that's fine. I'll find somebody else. I got a list of like, we're 8 billion people on the planet. I just got to find new leads. Literally, that's what it is. Somebody said no to my business because she preferred getting a low quality product instead of getting mine. That's cool. I don't have any envy around you, because that's who you are. That's fine. Not everybody is wanting my product. I know it's premium. Not everybody wants that quality, and that's okay. That's why I'm like, it does not matter, because probably the person will never be ready, but that's okay. So if I cannot control that, what can I control? I can control where I am. I'm grateful. I got good skin. I look good. I feel good. I can find the next person that I can help. A no doesn't mean it's a negative for you, Ruth, or be a transformation, or whoever's tuning on TikTok. And TikTok, I'm gonna leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. So if you wanna watch it there, hey, Magical. It doesn't mean that it's a no for you. It just means right now the person's not ready. When you went to the restaurant and the waiter came up and said, "Hey, like I'm just gonna before I bring you the bill, would you like some coffee or some dessert?" What'd you say? Well, if you've had an entree and a middle and a normal plate, you probably would say, "No, no, thank you, I'm good." Do you think the waiter said, "Oh my goodness, how dare you? You broke my heart"? No, the waiter's just gonna say, "Okay, move on next. I'll find somebody else." But it may be that you'll come back the next again week and you'll be like, "Look, I really wanted that dessert. Is that dessert still on the menu?" "Yeah, it is." "Okay, I'll take the dessert." It's the same thing, guys. It's the same thing. I know I'm splurging some branding and some sales in there because that's just who I am, but I just really want you guys to understand the bigger picture of how it is. Okay. I could also decide not to go live, but you know why I decide to go live every single day, except for tomorrow, because tomorrow is like so I'm like, don't go live every single day, right? It's because I just want omnipresence. Like you cannot stop me in the mission that I'm supposed to do. I've been doing live for the last 4 years. You're not going to stop me doing lives. Because why? Because I have 5 these things. I've got God, I got gratitude. Next goal that we're going to talk about, goals, growing and glowing. So how'd you get your goals, right? So one of the reasons why I've been able to build the confidence / and I know I put the gut too, and we're going to go that in the last part of how you can build the gut. But the confidence is promising to yourself what you say you're going to do. No, I'm not. I'm replying to you on TikTok. Promising to yourself what you say you're going to do. That is the confidence. I say I'm going to go to the gym, I go to the gym. I say I'm going to go and do CrossFit, I'm going to go do CrossFit. I say I'm going to go live, I'm going to go live. I say I'm going to sell this amount of things, I'm going to sell this amount of things. Will I fail? Maybe, but that's not my problem. I just said confidence is showing up just how you are. Okay? It doesn't mean you need to be perfect. It just means you need to show up. You're not going to get it right all the time, but you will when you show up. So goals. What are your goals? Where are you heading? What is this month? What is your goal of this month? I know it's the 6th, but where are we heading? Okay, I want to be able to maybe add every 2-3 days and you lead into my business. Okay, how are you going to do that? Hey, sorry, I don't know your name because I just see the cross, hat, cross, and then head massage. But hi, my love. Right? So what is the goal? What is the goal, Ruth? What is the goal, Kelly? What is the goal, Thamaris? What is the goal, Andy? Do you have a ultimate purpose? Yeah, to serve the multicultural, the multi-ethnic, to brand on social media and to earn. So we're here to brand you and to have you grow. So I do it through a simple business model, which is a network marketing model. So we sell supplements, so we take care of our body from the inside and the outside, and we learn how to brand. That's the ultimate purpose. So Kelly, there you are, to be an established entrepreneur. What does established entrepreneur mean to you? Is that fun? Is that money wise? Is that like what does that mean to you? So I'll give you the example because some people say, yeah, I want to earn a lot of money. I'm like, what's a lot of money? Because I could literally give you like a cent. That for me could be a lot of money. But what a lot of money is mean to you? Do you see what I mean when I say like what is a lot of money to you? Is 10,000, a lot of money? Is 100,000, it's maybe 5,000. That's why I always love when I get people on board and they change, we talk about, okay, I want to earn extra income. It's going to be very different. At the time when I recruited somebody, she was wanting just to earn an extra 300 pounds per month, right? So $300 more or less, whatever, right? And so for her, that was the financial gain. But then I had somebody else. Oh, thanks for the 300 likes. You didn't have to. Then I had somebody else that was just wanting to be able to pay for her driving license, right? And so that money would be built. The extra cash flow that she was able to build would be for that. And that was her purpose. That was her goal for the mission that she was in right now. That's why I'm like, I know, Kelly, I asked you, but for everybody that's watching on a replay, because I'm going to leave the live on TikTok, Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can watch it there. But yeah, not about money. My passion first, and then money comes. Being able to establish brands that thrive over time. So that means that you would help other entrepreneurs to brand themselves. Is that correct? Because I'm going to hit you with this, but then this is just me. I know passion comes, but passion needs money. Because as much as you can have the hunger for it in today's world, you need cash flow, right? So, but then that's another subject. I think I'm going into like a slow tech talk. But hey, love, Keisha, how are you, love? So I understand where you're coming from, because that was me as an entrepreneur. I was like, no, I want to build. I want to passionate. I'm like, I just want to help because it's my heart. I just love that. It's my soul. Right. And I got hit because I saw Daniel G, who's the number one sales in last year, but I'm sure he is this year. The man is like on a mission. Anyways, squirrel to this. But when he was 14 years old, he was looking to make some extra cash potting holes, right, in the garden. Right. That was what it is. Hey, Nancy. And he said he wasn't passionate at putting holes in the lawn or whatever that he really does. So he didn't have any passion in doing it. But he was eager to get some extra money, because you could earn an extra $150 and $500 Canadian dollars at the time. And on one weekend, he earned $750 for a 14-year-old kid, because his parents were separating. And so, he wasn't getting any pocket money. So he needed to find some cash. And anyways, he did it. The dude is like a hustler. Now, I know not everybody's a hustler. Okay. Not at this, maybe not, or maybe you are. I don't know. Anyways, he was saying he had to outgrow the passion. He had to put his purpose in what he was wanting. He needed money to get to the other side. So he had to go reverse backwards and find that. And so for him, that was like, it doesn't matter about the passion. It was just like, I know, but he found it through like the gift of, oh, this is what I have to do. This is where I'm going to get to. So automatically I'm going to get there. Right. I know I went into a little bit of a TED talk, but I was hit by that because I'm like, no, but my passion is like, I really do like it. And I'm like, no, because if you're not paying me the amount fee, for example, for styling or what I was doing on the side, and you don't give me that money, we're not working together, if that makes sense. But because now I've learned the fact of money is just energy, and us as women, sometimes we want to do things for free to get us into visibility, where men are so good. It's like, I will enter the room and I may not have any skills at it, but I will still walk and ask for that paycheck, even though, he's probably underqualified, men have this whole thing. And sometimes we have to shift that thing. But regardless, Kelly, I still like what you're saying. I think you still need to add that piece and maybe go back to the basics of maybe the money trauma that one may have in there. Thanks, Ahmad, for the follow. But to understand that it's both, right? So for example, for me, if you're wanting me to speak on stage, there's a certain amount. I'm not budging if the amount is not that specific, or working with me instead of styling. Like I have a couple of criteria. Like, I'm not working with everyone and anyone. Same as when we sell the supplements. A lot of people, a friend was saying, yeah, but how do you get paid? I get paid on your effort, but it doesn't mean that because you've bought from me and that we're working together, you get all access to me. No, you get in different increments, if that makes sense. Right. You asked a question, hat cross and head massage. What is your question? Talking. What does that mean? In other words, okay, so we're going back to the basics of the 5 things I really do believe confidence and gut needs. God, gratitude, we talked about. So God, we talked about gratitude. Goals, which we talked about. Hey, from Romania, Viora, how are you? And number 4 is growing, right? So hat, cross, and head massage. If you want to do the whole question again, because I didn't understand what the question mark talking, do tell me. So once you've done your goals, and I know we talked about like what is the ultimate goal, but also can we make it maybe before I go into like growing, I want you maybe into this month, I want you to write down what is the goal for this month and to write it down like literally on a sticky note, right? 3 goals, 2 goals, and you have it here on the side. I have one goal here in this color, then I have one in this. But why write it down? So like your mind literally sees where you're heading, right? Because once you've written it down, automatically your brain is going to start like thinking of how you're going to get it done. You don't need to think about the outcome of how you're going to get it done. Now, yes, you do need to get the steps, but if you write it down, automatically it changes. Okay. So I want you to write that down, write it on the side. I didn't ask Makisha if you're still watching. Hello, how are you, my love? I don't know if I asked you. I was so into my TED talk. But write it down so you can see it every morning and you get excited. But I don't want you to write just the goal, right? I want you to, so there's a specific like goal that I have that I'm not sharing yet, but then you write, okay, I have done X and it's so fun, right? Or I have done X and it feels so insanely cool to have reached the goal. So you write the feeling attached to that small little sticky note because automatically you're going to be feeling what it is that you're heading to, because it just shifts when you're like, oh no, it's just not a goal. It's a goal where, I did this and it felt like a breeze. Like, do you imagine the fact that you felt the breeze on, your skin? Like, that's how I want my to write, like, where are your goals, and what, just I want you to feel the feeling of that goal because it's going to make you feel so good about that, right? So the 5 things of building the confidence for the ones that are just tuning in and TikTok, I'm gonna need to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube. But God, gratitude, goals, and fourth one that we're going to jump into now, we're at 26 minutes and I'm here saying, oh, I'm just gonna go here for 5 minutes. Here we're longer than that. But I want you to grow. How do you grow, Olivia? I want you to learn a new skill every single day. I want you to start doing things that will help like unleash your brain. Is it learning, maybe a new language? Is it learning new skills? Is it maybe getting better at your follow-up? The reason why I went to Miami last weekend is because I just want to, I want to be I want to be a world-class closer. Simple. I'm already a beast, but I want to be a better beast. So what did I have to do? I had to invest in my skills to get better. Now it's kind of, expensive to go all the way to Miami, but you got to be in the room. You got to see it. You got to be able to surround yourself with people that have what you want, right? And so I had to get into those rooms to be able to grow, but I had to invest in me, right? So my thing is, how can you invest in growing? You may need to pay for something, right? You may need to not pay or maybe just watch something. I still watch Italian videos, Italian YouTube vlogs, so I can get better at still keeping my Italian in my brain so I can just keep on practicing it. But I got to keep on growing. How do I also grow? I also get better at connecting with other people, understanding, what they're struggling in life or how they've overcome this, or, I'm always growing. I'm always wanting to push myself and learn something new. I told one of my dad's friends, Steve, I was telling him, I'm like, this is what I'm going to be doing this month. I'm going to be shifting a little bit in what we're supposed to do, but this is what I'm doing in order to get to my next goal. So I need to get better, hone down on these little skills. And he's like, that's awesome. I want you to do this and I want you to do that and a little bit of less this. But there's a certain amount of things that you have to do. And sometimes you're going to be working in the dark. You're going to be working when nobody's going to see you. The amount of times you guys think that, I'm just posting to post because like I'm here. No. We're working here, guys. Right? or the amount of times I don't tell you like all the follow-ups, the messages, the conversations that I'm having on all left, right, center. I don't showcase that, but that's fine. You're not supposed to see everything, but sometimes in the darkness, in the midst of your confidence getting built, you're going to have to grow in so many different levels, right? In this next season of where I am right now, I have to be a little bit more specific on the business, right? So there's no room for example, like dating. Like we're not like I was talking to a friend because she was like, "Oh yeah, like are you back onto like the dating world?" I'm like, "What dating world? Megan, Georgina, Kelly, like Makisha? What world?" Because the next person I'm meeting, I'm marrying. There's no in between. I'm not dating to date. Like I don't do that. Why? Because I don't want to. Two is because like I'm here to build a business. Plus, at the same time, I want to be able to take my man out. I don't want him to pay for me. Now, not in like, ooh, I own like feminism. I want to pay for my own meal. No, 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 no. Like, I also want to bring the cash flow so he doesn't also have to bring the cash flow. Like, I pay, you pay. Sounds fair, right? Or he pays, doesn't matter. But like, if I want to go to a Chanel boutique, I can go to Chanel boutique. I can buy myself my own bag. I don't need you to buy me my bag. Of course, yes, if you want to buy me my bag because you want to give me a gift, okay, I get it. But like, I want to own my own money. And so in that requires growing, requires being okay with getting better at sales. When I actually did not talk to Alif when I was younger, I did not want to talk to anyone when I was younger. Talking to Alif, absolutely not. Talking to a snail, absolutely not. Asking for directions, I will figure it out myself. That's how like extreme I was. But now I can go live. Now I can turn, and I love it when people say, yeah, but I'm introvert, I can't do the business. I didn't say you were lazy. Being on social media, like I could be an introvert person. Heck, I went to Miami all by myself, and I traveled all by myself and did everything all by myself and had dinner all by myself, and I loved my own company all by myself. Yeah, I can be an introvert, but at the same time, like I still have to put on a show to go on social media. Doesn't mean I can't do both. So when people say, yeah, I'm an introvert, doesn't mean anything. Doesn't absolutely mean that you're lazy. Just find your priorities, which one you want. And since we're like on all 4 platforms, it's beautiful because I can switch in between one and the other. So understanding that you're growing in the season that you're at will require different arcs, different skill sets that you'll need to get better at. Don't know why I did this and don't know why I did this, but I guess it's like an arc. Like as you're getting, no, you know what? Because the harp, when you play the harp, right? My younger sister used to play the harp. You would have to tune in those chords. And so every time she would play, that would be the same thing. So excuse me, your gift in what you're doing is just like the harp. You're gonna challenge, you're gonna shift. Hey rookies, you're gonna alter it, right? You're gonna play the harp in so many different ways, right? And so I want you guys to understand that that is your gift. Your harp is the gift, but you're going to have to fine tune it. You're going to have to grow in so many different ways, so different levels, right? So we talked about 5 things with your confidence and your gut: God, gratitude, goals, growing. And the last one is glowing. How do you glow? Well, I want you guys to understand is that if you don't love yourself and you don't love where you're at, it's completely connected to your hey Ruth, it's completely connected to your gut. Your gut holds stress. Your gut holds the fact that you're not sleeping. It holds anxiousness. It holds self-love. We say that we have 2 brains, right? 2 brains, but I really do believe we actually have 3. I was talking to Michelle a couple of months ago when she came over to my home. So you have a gut here, which is your brain, but you also have the one with it, which is in your gut here, your stomach, but you also have one in your heart because your heart also pumps. Your heart also breathes. Have you ever woken up in the morning and you're bloated like never before because you have to pee because you couldn't be bothered to pee when you were sleeping, right? And you didn't want to wake up. Or you wake up in the morning and I'm talking to women, but like period pain. It hurts like a mother frying flyer. Or it could be that, you wake up in the morning and you have no idea who you are. You got the hugest brain fog. You are dehydrated and all that kind of good stuff. It's because you're not glowing. And you probably need to go to the toilet, do number 2. But sometimes you can't do that. And so for the whole day, you're going to feel so bad, because I've had that at times where I don't have the energy. I don't want to show up because I haven't decided to take this, which is, I don't even know why, if you guys are not taking this. This is like the equivalent of your orange juice. Blend it with water. I kid you not. When you're going to find the spike of Popeye, Popeye, when he would just have the energy, you're going to feel the energy. You're going to feel the focus. You're going to feel the concentration. You're going to feel that the brain fog has elevated. You're going to feel that you're just like, that song? I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. Na 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 na. That you're going to feel it. Like literally your body and your soul is going to be like, woo. That is what it's going to be doing. So why does that connect? Why is that connected with confidence, with the gut, and why you're glowing? Have you guys not seen the skin that I have? I keep on glowing all the time I show up, because I know that I'm taking care of my vessel. Now, will that require you to maybe move your body? Yeah, absolutely. Confidence requires that you move your body. Confidence also requires that you also go and drink water. Confidence also requires that you sleep better. But then also, I have a great drink that helps you sleep better if you're looking for something that sleeps. So link in bio, you guys can go and message me. You can either get that one or you can get both, because both will help. You need something that will give you in the morning and one that will help you drink at night, right? Will help you recover and restore. And I yesterday did like 13,000 steps. My legs were so heavy. This drink here, I can still walk. I can still move my body as if I was like pretty good, right? And sorry, YouTube. These were the drinks, because you guys can't see it on YouTube, but I'm going to put it down because like you can't see me from that far. Anyways, link on the bio. You guys can go and get it. You can just message me. TikTok, I'm going to leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube, so you can rewatch it. If not, you can also slide into my DMs. But the glowing part is I don't need any external validation from anyone. And I know some of y'all be like, I'm sorry, no external validation. No, I'm the best at what I do. You're not going to tell me anything anyone else. Now that goes with confidence, which I've added that, but I haven't added it here. The fact that I'm glowing is because I know my purpose. I know I'm here to help the multicultural, multi-ethnic to brand on social media and to earn at the same time. Now, will you join me? Maybe not. Will you buy from me? Yeah, maybe. Will you never buy from me? I don't know. But I'm talking to the ones that want to change their lives, because my glowing has been taking care of putting God first, giving gratitude, doing my goals, growing every single day, even if it does not make sense, even if it hurts in the midst of growing, and glowing because I'm always taking the supplements. And there's no higher quality premium supplements on the planet of this planet Earth, because we're number 1 in Europe. So the glowing will start by you taking care of that vessel. And I always see this. It's like putting that heart. I don't know if you guys remember seeing this with Beauty and the Beast. But in Beauty, and he just covers this rose because he doesn't want Bella to take it, right? But I see this sort of like the rose is once you pick up that rose and you put it straight into your heart and you just put you first, automatically it shifts the whole game. Because I don't need any external validation, because I've just protected my own self. I know my worth. Now, does it require? Yes. A surrounding. Does it require? Yes. People that will elevate you. Does it require you? Yes. Speaking to yourself. Will it require you to be maybe by yourself for a certain amount of time in your season of your life? Absolutely, it will. But I tell you, the biggest gift one can have is when you're living in your purpose and you're absolutely happy of where you are. And you can't take that away from me, because even in success, even in the midst of other people maybe going faster than me in their season of their life, I have my own path and I know exactly where we're heading. And I know it will be big. It will be just like popcorn. When you put that popcorn in the oven and you just wait, you don't open it all the time to see where's the popcorn. Like, where are you popping at? No, like you put the popcorn, you turn it on and you wait for like a minute or two. You're not opening every second to see, excuse me, popcorn, where are you? Where are you? Where are you? No. You close up the microwave and you leave the popcorn in until it pops. That is what the popping will be in you, but it will come in different ways, in different arenas of how it's supposed to be. I cannot tell you how it's going to be because I am absolutely not God, and I do not wish to take that responsibility, but I will be a vessel vessel for telling you that if you fall in love with the process, if you fall in love with just getting better at yourself and falling in love with the vision that you have, because that vision over there is yours and it's for you to take, but it will only take if you show up every single day, if you be consistent every day, if you fall in love with the fact that you just read the Bible or whatever your belief is, and you do that every single day. You put yourself first, put the mask of oxygen first by releasing. You give gratitude to where you are every single day. You work on your goals every single day. You keep on growing every single day. You learn a new skill every single day, regardless of the outcome not being it or it being that or not. And you keep on glowing with feeding your body, taking care of your soul, taking care of your body, because you have that all the time. Hey, Charlotte, right? And once you do that, at some point, when there's a mountain stack of all these that keep on growing, 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 at some point, the volcano will explode and will come in different levels of breakthrough for you that will pick up in some way, shape, or form, that will be for you, but it will only be received when you've built that. And I can say my confidence today in me being able to show up on 4 different platforms is because I've crafted it every single day. Regardless if, for example, I know, for example, my views on YouTube, on Facebook have like gone down, but it does not matter because I'll still show up. I'll still give my go. On TikTok, it's always like it's in between, whatever. And then Insta, like it depends on the thing, but I'll just still keep on going up. I'm not falling in love with the views. I'm not falling in love with what it resonates right now. I'm falling in love with the process because I know down the line it will have me get better at speaking on stage. It will have me better at interacting with different other people because my time is connected, right? Hey, Sam. And so I want you guys to understand those 5 confidence, God, gratitude, goals, growing and glowing comes to reality once you've understood that, and will build your purpose. Okay, guys, I love you. I appreciate you here. I was like, I'm just going to go for 5 minutes or 10, 15 minutes, and that's it. And God was like, I have different plans for you on a Saturday night, but I love you. I appreciate you. TikTok, I shall leave the live on Insta, Facebook, and YouTube so you guys can watch it there. If you guys have any questions, you can absolutely message me. The DMs are just much better on Insta, TikTok, or WhatsApp. If you want to fill in the form, you can connect to my business WhatsApp. But in the meantime, my wish for you guys is that you just take action onto who you're supposed to be. Okay? That's pretty much it. I shall not see you tomorrow, but I shall see you on Monday. So have a great weekend, a great evening, wherever you guys are watching. Talk to you guys later. Love you. Bye.